Hey guys, happy Saturday. It is, I want to say it's like 4 o'clock. And I figured I would come on and make a video, chit chat with you guys, do Janika's changing. I'm going to put her in a different outfit. She's in her pajamas, so I'm going to change her out of those. So let me get her out of her pod. Hello, sweet baby. Hello. Here she is. She's actually been swaddled. Looking absolutely precious. She's got her little cap on and she's swaddled in her blankie. It's been cold here. It's been rainy, it's been cold, it's just been kind of miserable all the way around. I thought best to keep her nice and swaddled and protected while I've been working all week, finishing up my work week prior to being able to take a break this coming week. So I'm technically off on my vacation, I guess you could say. Hello, pretty baby. She's just looking all sorts of cozy and sweet in this little Next sleeper. It's got the little fairies and bunnies and things on it. It's really, really cute. I love those types of whimsical prints that occasionally Next will put out. They don't always put them out, but when I see them occasionally, I snatched them right up because I think they're so cute, and I was too lazy and I didn't even take this little tied ribbon around her head off before I put the little hat on her, but that's okay. It stayed put pretty well, although we don't need that on you either, so I guess we should just take that off. She's got little fuzzies from the inside of the hat on her. But yeah, so happy Saturday, and I'm so excited to be off on a nice week away from work. And my work schedule has been absolutely so chaotic the last couple of weeks. I know I've explained to you guys that work has been crazy, and it's great. It's job security. Yes, I get that, but it's also really stressful, especially when we have deadlines that we have and what we do. So it's just a lot of high pressure. So I'm really enjoying the fact that I'm going to have this next week off. It's much needed. So I'm thoroughly planning on enjoying that. I already am. Last night, Janika and I spent some time together. Oh, baby, you're always looking at me. You're always looking at me or looking to the side. She's a silly baby. I love her so much. So yeah, and I just came in here a few minutes ago. I came in and I turned on the light because it usually takes a little bit for these lights to warm up and get brighter. And as I came back in, there was a ginormous spider on the floor. I'm talking when I say ginormous, I'm not being overreacting and overreactive, I guess you could say. And being typical freak out for no reason. I'm talking, this thing was like this big. So if it's the size of a quarter or bigger, it needs to die immediately. Actually, it doesn't even have to be that big to die. It's gonna die. So I had to try to get it to move off of my really pretty rugs in here because I knew if I squashed it on the rugs that it would have then it would freak me out forever because there'd be spider guts all over the place, and I just can't have that. And this is like my sanctuary, guys. I can't have anything gross like that in here. So I had to get it to move first before I stomped on it. And I'm not a spider person, guys. I don't like anything to do with spiders. They freak me out. I had to get in the right mental mind frame in which to get ready to kill it too. I have to get myself ramped up for it. Isn't that crazy? Oh, I'm a grown woman and yet, yep, afraid of spiders. But it's gone now. I didn't mush it into the rug, so I'm really happy about that because I don't want guts and stuff. So yeah, that was a little bit terrifying for me, I won't lie. Okay, so I'm going to put Janika in a nice little knitted ensemble. I'm going to put this short sleeve onesie on underneath. It's just a jacquardie short sleeve onesie, just so I have a little collar to stick out of the top of the sweater top that I'm going to put on her, because like I said, it's really cold here. It was 30 degrees overnight, and it's gotten up to be about maybe 50 degrees outside. So I am also bundled, even though my house is set at like 71 degrees. I still have a sweater on. And, you know, I'm just staying warm. I left this morning to do my regular, you know, Saturday routine. I went to my bar class and then I went to the yoga class afterwards and got warmed up. But literally by the time I got home, I'm like cooled off and it's cold to me again. So I'll stay bundled the rest of the day, which is fine. I don't mind. I can bundle. It is that time of year. I just have to expect that that's just how it is from now on. It's the sad part of, you know, knowing what winter is on its way. And when the change happens, guys, here it happens very quickly. So I just have to suck it up and deal with it, I guess. This is what it is, huh, Miss Janika? She says, I don't know what you're talking about. I just am always warm because you have me wrapped in blankets upon blankets upon blankets. Look at you. You're so sweet. So I'm putting my favorite little knitted leggings on her. And then I'm going to put the matching, it's a different little knitted sweater, but I love the knitting detail on it. It's really pretty. I haven't put this on anybody. I just took the tags off of it. So nobody has worn it yet. So you are going to be the first little baby girl. And this set actually has a knitted hat that goes with it. So if it gets really chilly, I can always put a little hat on her, which is nice. Keep her little head warm. I like to keep the babies warm. I don't know what it is, but if I think that they're not dressed properly, and I know they're dolls, guys, but they just need to be like as if a newborn baby were living in my house. This is how I would dress them. And I would want them to be warm. And if anything, I think sometimes we overdress our babies because we don't want them to be cold. And they end up getting all sweaty and hot. That's how I remember it anyways with my daughters. When they were little, I would overdress and I'd have to, you know, take things back off of them because they'd be all sweaty and everything. But yeah, so I'm getting ready to kind of start some Christmas shopping, which for me, this is really, 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 really early. But in order to get like a plan in mind and get things done this year, I'm going to try to do everything early. So I've got a plan going, but I also have a list of things that I'm looking to get for this sweet girl. So I got to get going on it because, you know, once people start shopping, I feel like getting things delivered on time is always like a hassle, and it's always a challenge from like, you know, November time out. So I'm going to try to order things early, but I have a couple of special things in mind that I would love to get for this baby. Because like I mentioned before, I haven't really purchased a whole lot for her because I've got such nice things as it is, and I actually have a plethora of clothing that I don't know if I'll ever have anybody wear. So I may just put some up for sale because I don't foresee any baby wearing them necessarily. I don't know. It's just stuff. I've got too much stuff, I guess, is the big thing for me. Ooh, don't fall over. And so for me, I'm trying to keep things at a minimum. In my nursery, I just want to kind of keep it clean in here, and I feel like I need to purge and get rid of some baby clothes, being one of the big things, because I just have an excess of things, and same with baby's shoes. Especially with this baby girl, I don't really want to put shoes on her a whole lot. I might put them on with a special occasion outfit, but that's going to be not very often. Not very often at all, actually, because it's just, she's a newborn baby. It's not how I would have dressed my living children when they were babies. So that's kind of how I am with my dolls. And I'm not one for frills and frilly things. So that's kind of the way I am. If I had an older baby, if I had a doll that was depicted as an older baby, that's a different story. But she is definitely a newborn baby. Can you see her sweet little outfit? You guys, I love her in knits. Say hello, everybody. Her hair's a little disheveled, but that's okay. We'll fix that. It's because you had a hat on your head. You're just so sweet. You're just the sweetest baby ever. I just love her, you guys. She's such a special little thing. I'm still pinching myself. I know I've said that in multiple videos that I'm still pinching myself that I even have her. It's the God's honest truth. Like, I honestly, every time I come in this nursery and I handle her, I'm like always almost surprised that I had the opportunity to have this baby in my collection. Like, we all talk about finding the one, you know, having that perfect baby, and if we will ever achieve it, are they really the one when we find the one we think we love? And it took a lot of me getting a lot of really beautiful babies, and then thinking I was going to like something else better, selling them, bringing in another one, and not being as happy, and going through that round and round and round we go thing. I feel like it's like a merry-go-round. You just want to get off after a while. And really letting this particular baby go, I've kind of analyzed it. It was the timing of, you know, when we had just started a lot of huge renovations on our house. I had just gotten back from the doll show. I had made a really big purchase with a Romy Stridum baby, the preemie that I had at one point in time. Like, there was just a lot going on and I was overwhelmed. And at that time, I was overwhelmed with everything going on at the doll show. There was doll drama. And I think it was just a matter of, I was a little disgusted with the doll community at the time because of some things that were going on. And I just kind of purged. And I was a bit hasty about doing that. And she was one that went. Actually, I like got rid of like basically all of my dolls for a period of time after that. And she was one that I let go. And I think, I know looking back, it was the right thing to do at the time, but now looking to where I'm happiest, and this is really, I'm hoping this is a baby that will stay with me a very, very long time. And I had to sell her to bring her home again to really realize it. Because I've yet to have the connection that I do with this doll, with any other doll, other than Marley. Marley was definitely a rare little bird, so to speak. And, you know, she was also, I was really connected with her as well. And if I could have one sleeper and one awake baby, those would be the two babies I would prefer to have. And I'm taking off my sweater because it's hot in here, because I've got the heat turned up. Good gracious, I'm sweating. You know, it is what it is. Right now, this is financially what I want to have invested in this hobby, and I am still looking at bringing home one more doll at one point in time. I'm just not sure when that'll be, but I'm kind of looking at different options of what I would like to have, but I don't want to let this one go because I think she's one of the most special babies out there. And for me, she just checks all the boxes, and she's very, very sweet. Look at you. You're just such a precious thing. But yeah, so that's kind of where my head's at. I know we as collectors are always looking for the next best thing, but I've learned one thing over the many years of collecting is that the next one isn't always better than the one you have. So I'm going to do what works for me, and I'm going to stick with this baby for a while and save up and find another baby to have along with her. You're so cute. And yeah, and kind of go from there. It's hard during the holiday season too because there's always like lots of dolls out for the holidays and stuff like that. But I'm going to refrain. I'm going to be really, really good. I'm going to stick with just one baby for now until I find another special enough baby to bring home. But there she is, guys. There's my precious little bundle. All dressed and warm. She's such a good baby. She's a very good baby. I love her. She's always looking at me like she has something to say too. I just love her. But anyways, guys. Hopefully you'll see more from me during my week off and be doing some more videos. I might put some clothes up for sale and some baby shoes up for sale, so keep an eye out for that. And I hope everybody's enjoying their Saturday. So thanks for watching as always, and we'll see you all very soon. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.